Well, hello, and welcome back. Today, well, I want to continue on, do some work on my, factory here and create arcane engineering here. And for that, well, I kind of want to make a bigger factory. Because what I've got at the moment is kind of a bit all clustered together and a bit of a nuisance. So I want to see if I can improve this just a touch. First off, which means I'm also going to need to, well, make some space here. I've got way too much stuff on me to actually do anything really nice. I'm not going to actually make any progression here. Because I just make, well, I leave that for the YouTube series, but I just want to actually get a bigger space here. To actually place things down. Okay, let's close that, grab a whole bunch of this stuff out from here that I don't really need on me at this stage. You grab all those wood-like pieces, you go in there. Sugarcane as well. Yeah, we've got so much coal. I think we have mouse tweaks on here. I can't remember. Over with mouse tweaks, but who cares? Let's just get this done. Click and drag. Which I probably should have been doing this for quite a while just to get everything sorted out here. Okay. Oh, that actually gets me like a nice full stack there. Cool. Perfect. Bang, 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 bang. I need to automate that at some point, but it's not very high on my to-do list at this stage. So I'll get around to it at some point. But for now, this will work here. Yeah, that's what I got shimmer sand for. Made the shimmer sand. Okay. So, what I want to do here is, I need to get rid of this waypoint from my death. Remove that one, yes. Remove that one, yes. Okay. So that's all well and good. So, how do I want to do my factory? Oh, that's right, I've also got that going. Let's see, I kind of want to, yeah, I want to fix this shovel up. Which is going to cost quite a bit of experience, but we've got experience here, so that's all well and good. Let's see what we need from mending book. We need 8 emeralds in a book. Well, that's simple enough. Might as well get that done. Emeralds, book. Not sure how useful fortune will be on it, but it's fine. Because that's another one of fortune. If I could remove fortune, that'd be good, but this has got efficiency, which is the big thing. So I'll grab a mending book. Thank you. We'll grab my plethora of fortune books here. Fortune 2. Because I'm going to do it, I might as well just go max out on this. Let's grab a stack of nuggets of experience. Because I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to need here. So if we plug this together, that's 4. If I do it the other way around, that's 2. And if I apply this here, it's going to cost me 9 levels of experience. Okay. Perfect. Apply this to that. We've got mending on there now, which means I can go over to where I've got all this nuggets of experience, throw this in my offhand, and start consuming it. Just look at how quickly that mends up there. I want to enchant my axe as well. We'll throw the excess experience back into my experience storage here, which will throw quite a lot. And yeah, this is working out quite nicely. So it might take a little bit for the stone to build up, but this is working out. Okay. Especially considering we've got quite a lot of cobblestone there. So I'm happy about that. Okay. Let's see where... I have a rough idea of where I want to put my factory here. Build my new factory. I'm thinking I want to do it somewhere over here. Because going in one of the grasslands here, because that could be nice. Like, I haven't really discovered any good mountains around to dig into, so it's fun, and everything is distance away, so at least this here are relatively close to spawn, which is somewhere around here-ish, I think. Spawn was around this area. So if we do that here, kind of based off of where this vexing archwood leaf is, tree is, we could do that. Shrubland would be a pain because we'd have to clear out a lot of space. Like, other option is I could do it over here, but then I'd have to tear down quite a bit of stuff and rebuild, which I'm not really in the mood for doing at the moment. Because I also want to have this set up so it can have a big enough train yard, because we're going to have a lot of resources coming in. So that's another thing as well. So let's see, if we're going to do that. Oh yeah, that's actually fairly close. How hard it would be to move to a different area that's got decent enough space. No, Lavender Fields is even worse. I suppose another option I could do for flattening out massive areas is just make a contraption to do it with a bunch of drills and just send it forwards. Because that would work. Windswept sand. No, I don't want to do that over there. I should Google it. Oh, is that flower fields or something? Yeah. Well, let's kind of see. Actually, I could keep the train track as it is. Make this area the train yard. Then we have the factory coming over here. It could work out. Do I want to go through and drain up all these places as well, or do I just not bother? Because we've got infinite lava, we've got infinite oil, so I could not bother, which is kind of fine with me. So let's give this a try. I'd be a lot of topside I'd be taking off if I want to. Well, example, I'd wanted to keep it level with this over here, train yard, because that makes it a bit easier. So first off, let's clear out some space there. I definitely don't want to do this all by hand, so that's fine. Let's grab some dirt because I want to fill up that oil vein, just oil pond, because I don't really need it. So, oh, that's right, I don't have a lot of dirt, do I? I've used it all previously in other stuff. Huh. Buy it, I could alchemy tome it. Yeah, there's not much around. I suppose the other option would be cobblestoning to get rid of all that oil. Would be the next option. Which I don't think is too bad of an idea. Or limestone, we've got plenty of limestone. I need a potion of healing to invigorate it. Okay. Cobblestone is also something I'm going to get actually have plenty of at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to make it level with the rail yard here. So that is 1, 2. One. So it is level with the lava and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I don't care if this is a waste of lava. I have infinite lava, so it's not too big of a deal. Either this is entirely just a one level one, or I haven't gone to the deeper part yet. Aha, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'll do the same for the oil. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do. I kind of do want to go for like a factory style vibe. But That's another thing I'm not entirely sure too sure about. Whoa, okay. Sorry, deeper than before. Well, at least I can... because I don't have to worry about breathing in oil for some reason. I can get rid of the depth of it, so that should be good, which means I would then be able to use my builder's wand to get rid of the rest of it. I'm just going to take the bins up. I'll worry about that in a bit. Plonk you there. Okay, that's the oil pond dealt with. Do I do it that way? Because then I'd have to do a lot of landscaping out. It'll give me some, but it's not going to give me a massive amount. Red and yellow. It's definitely interesting. Oh, will give me actually quite a bit. Because at the moment, I'd want to steer clear of what would be... oh! Everything stopped. Which means something's... disconnected? Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on. I might not have the steam engine being chunk loaded. Which that might be the case. I might have it claimed, but I might not have it chunk loaded. Is that everything for the steam engine? I'm just going to do it there and here. Oh, that's all the chunks I can have loaded. Okay. At least using this way. So that's fun. So yeah, going fun. So that should keep things going. Because I've had my steam engine break on me a couple times, so that's probably was the case. Oh, and this whole section is running for a different one. Okay, so that's fun. Okay, well, first I need to go do something. So. I don't know if it's been... oh, it's gonna be 20 minutes. Nah, we can hold off for now. Just gotta remember next ad break to take the garbage out. I take the bins up. Okay, is it worth it to hand break it like this, or do I get a bunch of drills and set up to take out all of this here? Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to see what enchantment I'd get on this axe here. Because if it's efficiency, then yeah, it might be worth it to keep. Otherwise, not really. Unbreak. 30 levels. Okay, I can do that. I can easily do that with my new experience farm over here. How much do I have in there? Oh, that was pretty much all the experience I have just to get to 31. This better be a good enchantment. It better. Okay. Axe, lapis. Okay, that's a good enchantment. If there's a way I could remove experience from my character here. Because I want to get another mending book here. I can't spend all my emeralds because I want to use them to build more emeralds, but we can get another mending book for 8 emeralds there. I'll need a tank upgrade for that. And it's like... Can I get an insightful crystal? Do I have a bottle of experience enchanting? No. Can I make a bottle of enchanting? I can trade from a priest an Amadron tablet. So that means I could actually go on the trade market, grab some of my silver here. Bottle of enchanting. Okay, so I've got import for experience, which then I'd have to put into a buying machine. Can I make that? Okay, that's probably cheaper than buying it, but then I'd also need the Sterling engine as well, which that... Okay, that is just heaps cheaper. So, quest station recipe. We need a brass machine. Simple enough. We need some of this. Need some of this. One of you. Plonk that down. Bang. Bang. Pick you up. Surround you like so. Get the brass machine. Combine that with a coin. We get the quest station. Then we need a normal one, which I should have everything I need because we have the andesite casing. Okay, I don't actually have those on me specifically, but I've got them right here. Kinetic mechanisms. We'll get an andesite machine to make the Sterling engine. I could just go for a magmatic dynamo, because that's just a sealed machine. And the redstone flux coil. Lapidary, could do that as well. Disenchantment, no. And what's the other one? Gormet, yeah. I think the magmatic might be a good one, because then all you need to do is just feed that with lava and we get out of there. So yeah, let's go for that one. So I'm going to need gold ingot, redstone, sealed mechanism. Throw you up in here. We'll need a touch of copper. Another log. Just quickly go through and make everything up. Copper casing, sealed machine, check. Redstone flux coil. Apply that to that. We get a magmatic dynamo. And of course, there is rain. And so I don't actually have to hand feed this. We can just come over to here, where you have plenty of lava being pumped out. Why do I put it there? Magnetic Dynamo. Quest Station. So I put the import experience here. We get a Bowl of Enchanting. Perfect. I don't really want to use that as my source of experience because it's not exactly the cheapest. Silver coins aren't exactly the easiest to come by. That's all well and good by me. So, what was it? Emeralds and Lapis, which I've got everything on me. So bang. I've probably got that in the wrong order. There we go. Insightful Crystal. Oh, nice. So we can remove levels at a time. Perfect. So now I won't be wasting any. If I was to put the mending on the axe, I only need 2 levels. I can use the exact amounts because because this is doing it this way, it's by level mount. So the higher the level, the more experience you're wasting. So by being able to keep track of it this way, we're in a good spot. Now, I just need a bit more in the way of experience. Because my axe is almost dead, so... There we go. Axe is fixed up again. That is great. Anything else I want to do? Let's dump that. Check. Oh, what would be nice if I could get vein mining on it? That would be a very nice one. What do we have on this here? Vein mining 3. I'm probably going to need to add another book in here somewhere. Oh no, we're already at max level, so that's good. I don't really care for the protection or the looting 3. I want the vein mining 3 to put on my axe, which is going to be less efficient doing it this way, but hey. It needs 13 levels of enchanting experience. I still got quite a bit there, so that's not too bad. So bang, bang. But the vein mining 3 is going to be helpful for when I want to chop down trees, because... Example, let's go to this blazing archwood log over here. Oh, did this stop? Yep. I need to come up with a better way to also mine, well, harvest mineral logs because, yeah, kind of get stuck sometimes. So what was the vein mining key? Was I... Tab! Oh, that wasn't quite enough to get rid of everything, was it? But that was so much better than anything else. Also want to do it for that vexing archwood as well. But this is turned out pretty nicely. What do I want to do with all this blazing archwood? I can make a cryptic cat. Oh, but that'd be a cryptic magma block. Can just use it for normal stuff. Strip blazing archwood logs. Enchanted floor, the enchanted mirror. Otherwise, it's just pretty much just plain old wood. I'm not doing anything else with it, so it's fun. Okay. And they still need to design up what is going to be the factory itself as well. Well, that works. Shovel's good enough that I can just sprint mine. Didn't quite expect that. Even through 2 levels it works. Now the question is, do I really want it to be at this level here? I'm not too sure. I could go for a bit lower. But we should be good. I think it just comes down to being able to insta-mine is a nice thing here. Yeah. I'm firmly pointing at the dirt. Suppose I should probably do something about this higher level up here. Right at the edge. There we go. Oh, okay. Because I do want to take this whole hill down as well. I suppose it might be not a bad idea. Ow. That probably was to be expected. Oh, my inventory is already filled up with dirt. Let's grab the other backpack that has a higher stack capacity. Where it can hold like 256 of each in a slot. This one here. So we take that. Bang. Wait. Obelisks. Obelisks is something I can do. Let's check how my arcane crystal apartment is going. Oh no, because I haven't actually added much more, so we probably don't have a lot. Wait, why do you have one? You shouldn't have it. It should be this one. Ah, Oriole Essence. Why is it Oriole Essence? Waiting what time to the Utron jar? It's just a normal pixie. I don't know how the Oriole Essence didn't have it skipped over going into there. Shouldn't be in any way because it's not becoming an item, so yeah. Questionable. Hence why there's so many arcane crystal dust specks there. Yeah, there's so much liquefied resent in here. Because that wraith, but that is good. I think I'll make this my personal one. I might make another one if I need to do it for other stuff, but that will do for now with that lot. Okay. It's okay. Let's get back to trimming this hill down. Okay. Main thing is I just don't have a lot of resources to be able to do everything here. I have no idea about what the size of the footprint I want to go for. Because I do have a couple of ideas I could go about it. One is I could go for a massive factory building which has everything going in it, or which means I have to make a big old factory. Or the other option is we go for smaller factory buildings, like each building has its own use, and then we transport the items in between them, which that could work out as well. It probably just comes down to which one I feel like doing. At the time. And that's probably what it comes down to. And that's just for the create more mechanical side of stuff. For the magical side of stuff, because there's that as well, I could go for another style. That's the distance I gotta go here. I'm kind of leaning more towards buildings. Buildings have purposes, and then might have one, maybe two lots of machinery in there that will do specific things. Another thing I want to also look at doing is the Shard of Patience. Because that is an interesting one to get going and set up, which I should be able to do here. Because we need to do a combination of a bunch of different processes to work with it. And that's only percentage chance to actually get done. Actually, and that changes up every time as well. The test of patience, yeah. Fragment of patience. So, because if we take a look here, 7 processors are involved with 7 machines. All of the processors are randomized in every world load. The first step will always be cutting. There's a 1 in 1,000 chance for each cycle to bear success. The key here is to make a factory that's super generalized. So I need to throw it through a mechanical saw first. Then we might have to throw it through a spout, through a mill. Through a deploying of an iron ingot on here? No. Less than 1% chance, yeah. Which will also has 50% chance of giving. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we might need to drain water from it. We might need to wash it, which is simple enough. Wait, does this tell me the exact order for this one? Stage 5. So the last one is iron ingot on top. It tells me the order. Okay, so I don't have to figure that out, but it still is only a tiny chance of actually getting it. So for now, there's a couple things I would need to do for that. So we need some shafts. Probably 2 lots of shafts here, because one for after the drain, one for before the drain. Or maybe one to loop it back around to the saw. I need a mechanical saw, which we do have one here. I'll probably just get some crushing wheels and make another set of crushing wheels for that. We need a spout, which I don't have. I'm going to have to make one. Crushing wheels, yeah, because the mill and crushing wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna need. Oh, let's just see about this anyway. Encased fan. I'm probably gonna need to make that. Yep, I need another fan. Propeller. So more been crafted. I've got some randomium, so we could get that try. So let's see here. Let's get this going, because the water is not too hard to get. So four iron sheets. We don't have everything else on me. Okay. We also need to figure out exactly what I'm doing. Okay, propeller. Onto the... I know I made one here. And slot machine. Cool. Bang, bang. Get an encased fan. Check. We need a spout, which is a sealed... fan, so sealed machine. Probably 2. Because we also need the drain. Should probably get this fully automated at some time in the creation of everything here. So 2 sealed machines. The spout, we need a hopper on. Do we have any hoppers just lying around? Yes, yes we do. And what do we need for the drain? Is an iron bar, I think. Oh, no, I have an iron drain. Cool. That makes things a bit easier. So, sealed machine, hopper, spout, check. Mechanical saw, which we need saw blade, which is simple enough. We just go bang, 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 bang. Make sure it's copper. I don't know why it kept missing that. So we get the mechanical saw. That's always the first step in the process. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another one. Okay. Grindstone, which is... no, crushing wheels. Cobble around sticks. In the mechanical crafter over here. So we have stick, 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 stick. Cobble, 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 all the way around like so. Gets that crafting. Yeah, it's going at a slow rate. I can afford the stress units to actually get this going a bit faster. But that's everything. So we've got the... let's lay this out. So mechanical saw always sets a fragment of patience to stage 1 of 5, which we then need to crush it, fill it, drain it, wash it, and then deploy an iron ingot on it. So we still need a deployer. Come on, get me the crushing wheel. Thank you, crushing wheels. So now I just need the deployer, which is a lot easier. Just need to make the brass hand. And we can sheep back English up and running. Thank you. Brass hand, bit of andesite alloy. We get the brass hand as the deployer. So, andesite machine, we get the deployer. Check. Let's see how we get this test of patience running. I might need more. I'm definitely gonna need more shafts than this, but we'll just go with this. So, mechanical saw. Which needs to be spinning in the opposite direction. Of everything else. So the mechanical saw then leads onto crushing wheels. which is honestly very interesting to set up that way. Like so. And after crushing wheels, it goes into the spout. So crushing wheels, let's just make a bit more space here. Spout. After spout, it goes into an item drain, which I can easily just have the water pumping back up into the spout, so that's good. After that, it needs to be washed. Which this is going to have to be a depot here. It is definitely going to have to be a depot. Makes it the easiest way. Depot is just andesite casing and andesite. Can't be bothered. Let's go grab that spare depot I've got over here. Which I don't really have a use for at the moment, so that's fine. Nice thing is, after it goes over the drain, it will go to the depot. So you go there. We grab a belt. Connect that up here. Maybe we're going to need this here. We're going to need another belt yet again. Check. Make 3 more gearboxes. That will kind of work out nicely. Didn't have wood on me. Maybe do keep wood on me for some reason. Okay. Or at least I dumped all the wood I would normally do keep on me. So 3 lots of that. Bang. Cool. Andesite casing. Gets me 3 gearboxes. Honestly, just getting the mechanical saw set up between some belts is really easy. Super easy, so all we need to do is just go gearbox, gearbox, gearbox. And bang, that's good. So that goes over there, goes into here, which will then have another one that goes up to here, which I want this to be having the deployer on top. Oh, why is that facing the wrong direction? There we go. So if I had the deployer, yeah, it doesn't want to work that way. Okay. At least want this coming back over to here, which actually makes things a bit easier doing it that way. So makes another lot of belts. Bang, bang, because that's being the opposite direction. I'm not sure about how this one would work. hand crank on me, but... Oh, no, I can't have that like so. For one crucial reason. Actually, I could. I want to have the encased fan here blowing over onto there. We've got bucket of water going on here. That's cool. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed up here. They're not exactly running at the rate I want them to, so that will blow through, go up over here, which will then set up with... Oh, I don't know if the... I might have to go with a belt and get... Ooh. The washing is the annoying part. Very much so. No, even don't have anything for that over there. I can hand crank it at least for a couple of these. Bang. Bang, bang. That will get them rotating in the correct direction. And I can just connect this up however I want to. Get these all running the way I want them to. So I could easily just go, hey, look, see here. With no idea if that will get them working in the correct direction here. So you connect up to there. That's a bit of a shame. I can connect up like so. Oh, that's running the wrong direction. Yep. This needs to be going the opposite direction. How do I get this running? The opposite way. Let's see if it goes from the other side. Will yeah, that works out a bit better. Ow. Okay, I can just start from here again. So that resets to stage 1 of 5. That's at stage 2 of 5, which now it needs water. Which I don't have any on me at the moment, and I need to figure out how to pump it up. Because I can't just hand plonk that in. Okay. So fun. Well, the easiest way will literally just be pumping it out from the item drain up into the spout. That'll be the easiest way. Which still means I need to get the initial one on. Okay. Okay, I need a pipe and another small cogwheel. Or I need pipes and a small cogwheel. Because we need the mechanical pump to empty out. So this works out. Fluid pipe here. Like so. Could we just get away with another 2 small cogwheels here? No, because that's going to hit otherwise. Other way I can see this working is we go bang. Get a gearbox. Where are you? I know I've got them in here somewhere. Make it vertical. Okay, that will work nicely. Throw that here. Screw it looking good. I just want this running. Place that there. Pump the water out from there, throw it up in there, which will then fill up and then get strained. We get stage 4 of 5 here, which is what I'm after. So now I just need to get this going in the correct direction here. Which is easier said than done. Huh. Surprisingly, I can still probably get this running over here like so. Belt running from here to here. Need to get this running somehow as well. In the correct direction that I'm after. It's just like that. Okay. Will this blow in the correct direction? Will that blow all that? That's sucking, so I need to reverse the direction. Easy enough. Because we've got space for another cogwheel gearbox here. Thank you. Direction reverse, we get that washed. to get fragment of patience stage 5 of 5. Now, if we grab a funnel, will that work? I have no idea. A bronze funnel. A brass funnel, I mean. Because I only want the stage 5 of 5 coming out of here. Plonk that here. Oh, probably wasn't pulling out because this isn't running here. And then we need the deployer on top of here. Running easily enough from yet another gearbox. Connected up here. I'll be running in the wrong direction. Actually, it might be an easy way of going about this here. A very easy way, in fact. So all I need is another brass funnel. We'll get the andesite funnels, throw the rest into a drawer here. So brass funnel, andesite funnel, check. We don't need the books on me here. Perfect. Probably don't need those on me now. Great. Oh, chest, I can easily make those. So if we grab a couple of chests here, we can throw this here, have a andesite funnel here to pull something specific out. We break that for now. I still want this here, but I also want this connected up here. So I can have the one going all the way over there. So this chest is in charge of pulling out the andesite. No, the charm of whatever. Fragment of patience. And then the rest goes in here. Then I need a hopper. Okay. So hopper, which I don't have any more hoppers, so I need to make one myself here. Okay, chest, hopper. Let's hold the birch for now because I might want it for other reasons. I've got plenty of wood over here anyway, so grab some more wood. And let's get this finalized here. Everything's going in. We need somewhere to put some iron temporarily. Honestly, I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to need, but just go for it nonetheless. And it's got 18. Grab all this iron, we'll dump it into the deployer. So this should be enough for a lot of throughputs here. Grab a bit of iron and say, hey, just want iron in that for now. Guess it's barrel of patience. Ow. So this should go there. I just need to get that last one on the very end running and we should be good. Which I might be able to do with the chain drive. 3 chain drives. Because that is going in the correct direction. That's going in the correct direction there. Gave me nothing, but oh, and I forgot to set the andesite funnel for removing it over this side here. Cool. Patience, drains. Nah, just as I thought. It's not going to do it that way. Yeah, it's a bit on the annoying side. Yeah. So I need to redesign this. But first, there's something I need to do. So we'll go for ad break. We'll be back in 3 minutes after the ads run to disable the ads over and pre-roll ads over on Twitch for an hour. So I'll be right back. Get a chance to stretch, get some eat a drink, and go to the toilet. But I'll be right back. I've got something I need to do. Sorry about the late game back here. I had to take the bins up because it's midnight, so I had to go do that. But I'm back, so let's get back into sorting out the issue here. Which might be a couple ways I could solve this. First off, that's going to have to be removed here for now. The water will be removed. Take that off. Let's try something here. Take this iron beam, iron bar. If we plonk that there, move a couple more things. Plonk you here and here. Encased fan there. Move that through the iron there. This is going to be the last opportunity to actually be able to put any iron in here. So we'll just see what we can do here. And I've got to remove that because I'm going to have to adjust the speed of this belt here independently of the speed of this here. So that is going to be fun. So we need that there. Which actually shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to need 2 rotation and speed controllers. Rotation speed controls, we need more brass. Rotation speed controller. Yep. At least they're fairly easy to make. Couple of logs. Brassify them. Grab the precision mechanisms. Throw everything else in there. Bang, bang, bang. Brass machines. Turn them into rotation speed controls because we need 1 for the encased fan and we need 1 for the belt. Because I'm going to need to tweak speeds here to make sure that this all works. Okay, cogwheel here. Bang. Gearbox, check. Right here we need... No, actually I want to move this across by 1. Because I can get, doesn't really matter because as long as this is rotating at the same rate because we need that spinning specifically. Yep, like that. Cool. So rotation speed controller here. We'll put a shaft in here. Oh, no, I don't want a shaft in here. I want shaft, shaft, gear wheel. Why is that? What's? Oh, okay. I can't do it this side. can't even do it there. It has to be minimum of here. Because that way that's not being, we need yet another gearbox. Right here. Okay, first off, let's just move this as far across as we can. We can go a bit further. Let's go up to 48. 64. That should get us all the way over here. That should be good. Eight there. Okay, I'm not going to bother with anything else. We'll just do it like that. So that goes slowly up. Five. Okay, so I can actually probably double the speed at least. Wait. Oh, because that's not paying power. Okay. So I just need to power this up here. Somehow. Two gearboxes. Need more shot. I need more alloy. I'm solving situations I don't really need to at the moment. Thank you for the alloy. Okay, two more gearboxes. More shafts. Okay. And now this must be... This has to be working now. Make that a vertical. Cool. Deploy that. And we'll just watch this go through one last routine here. Perfect. Honestly, what's in the barrel of... What's to do with the barrel of patience? Nothing. It's just got looting 3 on it, so I could probably just disenchant that for some experience. Looting 2 on it. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at this up. Above and beyond. works out. Okay, just need to make sure we have plenty of iron in here and we should be good. Okay, but with this set up the way it is, I don't exactly want to go and have to do a bunch more other stuff here. Oh, I don't want to leave the world and have to reset this up. So, without leaving the world, let's go figure out what I'm going to do here. So that should last a while because that was a stack, which was a lot. I want those to be chunk loaded at least. Okay. We've got some chocolate berries, cool. So, with what we've got, how do I want to go about building up myself the factory here? Go dump a bunch of stuff around you again. You. All that. You can go over here, more shafts in there. Okay. Let's go finish clearing out this section here and then possibly even relaying things down. Gonna need to repair this shovel soon because it's half damage already. So with going for the individual building way, there's a couple ideas here. I think I'm kind of tempted to go with greenhouses or that sort of thing for the look for the farms. That will work. Mineral one's going to be a bit more of an interesting stuff I'm going to have to do for that, but I will get there. Oh, my intro's not full yet. Cool. Ah, the cobblestone is going to be a bit... Oh, the stone's going to be a bit trickier to mine up, I think. Okay. Also, it could be useful. Test of patience will be... Fragment of patience is working out quite nicely now. Oh yeah, and because of the level of enchantment I've got on my fortune, I've got on my shovel, any gravel I will dig up will be guaranteed to drop flint. So that's great. Now my inventory's full. Okay, shrink this a little bit more. I might to also want to get some more arcane gold ingots going on and for the obelisk production. Because I could throw another upgrade into my backpacks here to get even better. Because one of the things I want to do is throw a sawmill upgrade into one. And possibly even smithing table into another one. Good, so polished, arcane polished darkstone. We need polished darkstone. Cool. Polished darkstone. Check. Arcane polished darkstone. The only thing that's stopping me from fully automating the obelisks is just the lack of gold being brought over. Do I have that? Here, I kind of want to force load all this so that I can have constant production. All there, 3 there, cool. Yeah, have 16 more. You can make 16 more obelisks. Okay, you two are coming with me. Because we've got the obelisk. So if we take the one I've got on my back off, the radiant backpack here, throw this down, I can apply. Did that no? Okay. Plonk that down. Then I should be able to. Unless, of course, that's the wrong obelisk. You think this would be the right obelisk? Is there another obelisk? No, it's the only obelisk. Okay. Okay, what does this say for the backpacks? Clicking item place with clicking place backpack on item, yep. So we place that. There we go. That got us another upgrade slot in my backpack here. Perfect, which I can then add something else. Cool. And then the last one, we'll need 2 final PCBs for that, which that's going to be interesting. But let's make use of this one here as well. So that gives us another slot as well. Let's see what we've got for the slates here. So stack tier 3, we'll need Oriole bottle on it. Stack tier 4. Orb of temporary flight, which I have no idea how to get. That could be an interesting one. XP pump slate. Pickup slate, advanced pickup slate, filter slate, advanced feeding slate, void slate, restock slate, deposit, advanced, refill, everlasting, indestructible, can't Despawn. So yeah, no, that's not happening anytime soon. It's not smelting, not crafting. Stone cutter, I think, is what I'm after. Yes. Jukebox, no. Tool swapper. Not really. Tank. To make use of the XP pump site, I need... Yeah. So let's get the... There's no smithing slate. Okay. So if that's the case, let's go grab the stone cutter slate and put it in the backpack I'm after. I suppose I could probably... approach that station. There we go. Because at least using this stone cutter. So, first off, we need a blank slate, which is just 4 runes around some polished darkstone. Well, that's easy enough. Need that. Oh, overstretch. Why did you stop now? What are you lacking? The water's fine. Is it lava? Yeah. Wait. It's water as usual. And this is running off its own separate system. How is this running here? That's right, it's running off that water. I wonder, how much extra does this have? I don't know, but if I could get that running off of here, we wouldn't have to worry about this stopping for some other reason. Move those. Plonk. A shaft in here. Rotation speed control, yeah. Plonk that there. Vertical gearbox here. Depending on how much we've got here, we might be able to. See, I might not actually have enough there, but won't hurt to give a try. Ooh, I can have it lined up. It definitely does make things a bit easier then. Because I can have some shafts going bang, bang, bang. And then 2 more gearboxes. And then we'll see if this grinds to a halt. If not, then that's fine. Aren't you supposed to be running here? Vertical gearbox, vertical gearbox. Are you not running because you can't get that up to speed? Oh no, I can't have that lined up. Okay. It does have to be next to each other like that. Okay. Chain drive's going to be easier to throw on there. If this is not enough, I can always... Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. So let's see here. How much does the mechanical pump add? If I have 2 of them running at max speed... Four times RPM, so 256 has to be 1024, 1024. So I need to add 4 more. 1, 2, 3 more on here. Which might be doable. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more large water wheels. So there's 1. 2. Wait. Oh, because I've got this disconnected there. 3. 4. Contraption is overstressed. That should be enough. 256 times 4, that's 1024 with 5, with each of these producing 512 per. Oh. Take my medication. I need my stressometer to really analyze why this isn't working the way I want it to. Stressometer. It's either a speedometer or a stressometer. It's a stressometer at the moment. Cool. Because then I can analyze how much stress is left on the system. $4,096 stress units in total. $128 times RPM. Okay, that's half the speed. Wait, there's more than just those two on here. Oh, it was 4 pumps. Okay. I need to add double the amount of pumps to it if I want to keep that running. Double the amount of water wheels. Can I do that in any easy way here? Yeah, I can. 1, 2. So we just need to add 4 more. Which is as simple as this. Grab another bucket of water. Ah! Get me out of there. Don't want to be in that spot at the moment. And just make sure this is all going in the same direction. Either way, this works. So, large water wheel. Oh yeah, that machine needs to go down. Come back down again. Ow, ow, ow. I was standing in the mageberry bush. Salisbury bush. Okay, take a look at that. 6,144. So if we connect this up again, still overstressed by 1,568. Anything else? No, we've got 1 pump, 2 pumps, 3 pumps, 4 pumps, 5. Yeah, I don't need this pump. So we just need... I need to figure out another pump for that one. But this should do the trick. There we go. So the lava's being pumped back in. Why don't you have any water being pumped up? Oh, that's only half the water it needs. Huh. Can we add another one in? think that would be enough? It was enough before, so why is... Oh, am I over... filling this? Yeah, it's only half because I was only pumping half the speed. Okay, that's too much water. Let's dial it back a few notches. There we go. Nope. Back up one. Will this be over? No, that's enough. Cool. It's running once more. Yeah, I was trying to run a lot of pumps at that speed, but this is better. So all that is being taken off. Remaining capacity 1,504 stress units. I want to see how much stress is actually being used here. Yeah, 139,700.02 stress units for the remaining capacity. Sweet. So that's good. Okay. Let's get this other part done here. So, we need to apply that to some slabs. And let's see, how do we make runes? Or runic tablet, I should say, is the... Yeah, smooth stone slabs. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's see if we have any just lying around in here. Smooth stone slabs. Got some in here. We got 9. Cool. That works out. Grab you. Throw you on there. And yeah, this is not running at the rate I expect it to be. Oh. It's a fairly easy solution. We'll just make another gearbox. Make it vertical. That works. Cool. Get a runic tablet. Bang, 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 bang. Throw it around polished dark slate. Bang, we get an upgrade base, which then for the... It's probably just iron and chest, isn't it? Oh no, it's just iron redstone. So I don't have the redstone on me, but I do have a little bit of redstone over here. Okay, redstone. Nor do I the iron. Should probably deal with grab some more iron. Okay. This is something I've been wanting for a long time. Now that I actually got the obelisk, I can actually do this. Grab you, go bang, slate, iron, redstone. We get the stone cutter, which is useful because then I could grab, well, if I had them on me, the andesite machines, throw them in here and bang, we can make them however I want. So that is how useful that is. Cool. Do we have any more upgrades for these radiant backpacks? Okay, to get the cyber backpack, how many upgrade slots do I really want here? Because having upgrade slots will determine which tier of backpack I'm going to go for. But for now, we'll have to go with what we've got here. Apples over here. So that's good. Oh, there's not too much left to mine up here. There are a couple of things I don't really want on there. You think being on the head slot that would work, but apparently it can be a bit iffy. Okay, probably gonna. Let's not worry about decorating it at the moment. We'll just flatten out the land as much as I want to can at the moment. Okay, just gotta keep an eye on this to make sure I don't break my shovel before I actually want to repair it. Which I don't think is going to be too big of a problem because we are almost finished breaking this mound. No, we've still got a long way to go with this mound. Considering what I've done compared to what I still have to do. Yeah, let's just seal that up like that. I think that's a good idea. I'm probably going to have to repair this at least once before I go any further. Well, I'll just take it down this hillock and we'll see how I want to go from there, because it could be interesting to have a bit of height variation as well in the terrain. Could be interesting to take a look at. But we'll definitely need to find out for where I want the trains coming in, because I want them all to be coming in the same spot. Is what it comes down to. Because that makes it the tracking, placing the tracks down a whole lot easier. They can also ease up the design of it a bit more as well. Cool. Actually, yeah. I think I might be able to just get this done, and then I have to go repair my shovel. Yeah. Got the last of it here. Perfect. Vein mining 1, I will get rid of that cobble there. Oh, and because I've also got the digging claws, I can break them up myself, but should be fine here. Okay. That at least looks somewhat better. Yeah, because it's only vein mining 1, it is not very effective for big veins. I'm going to need to get better vein mining on it. Cool. Wait, is it taking from my backpack as well? I think it might be. That's better. This I kind of want filled in. There we go. That does look quite a bit better there. Okay, so we've got quite a nice area I could start off with here to see about designing up a new base, or at least somewhat starting up here. More coal. Keep that over there. We could have our power generation over there because it's going to have to be... I've got an idea of what it's going to be in the future. It's going to look pretty good when I get it. Yeah, and this goes deep. Okay. Yeah, this leads very far. I don't really feel like filling that in, but there's an easy way I could go about that. We just go like this deep. There we go. Filled in. Perfect. Okay. That's good. So, of all of these contraptions, what do I want to move over first? Because these are kind of a bit complex. Okay. Oh wow, I do have a lot of experience in there. It's good. Stone is slow to build up. The cobblestone has stopped for some reason. Okay, it did stop just running because this should have kept going until here. Until this filled up. Until it's 3/4 full, which was getting there, but... it's a bit of a sticky situation here. There we go. I need to still fill some of those holes in. Okay, I'm not going to move that. I could probably start off with getting some block creation going. Depending on what my suite is going to be. Okay, probably have all those obelisks done here. And it's out. No, it's just got a lot to run through. 13 Mundability Essence. It just takes a while. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, I did figure out what that wraith sound is. It's a polar bear. So, if we're going to go for starting stone, we've got stone being mined up into cobblestone. It's always that question of how to start. Because andesite alloy is always an annoying first good one to start with, but to get the alloy, we either need mixed diorite and andesite, which sounds doable, or crystallized mineral chunk and andesite. How do we get diorite? Yeah, quartz or calcite. Ugh. Calcite is not quite as easy to get. There honestly isn't any easy way. Quartz onto andesite, yeah. An igneous extrude, but that's a plastic machine which I don't have yet. Okay. Wait. There was something about something else. Yeah, it's a diorite quest. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, something else here, because we got it'd be making use of mineral resin to get the crystallized mineral chunks. Which I do have an automated way of going about that. But what if we have a mechanical drying basin, which I could get because that's an integration mechanism. Be fun. But first off, we've got an ad break, so we'll be back in 3 minutes after the ads run to disable them over on pre-roll ads over for an hour on Twitch. Good chance to get a stretch, get some ear drink, or even go to the toilet. But we'll be right back. Got something I need to do. Okay. 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 So this is going to have to be fairly large. No. That's my entirety of my train now. It's going to be over here, which I might want to redesign. Have the items coming over. So that's going to be something of having to distribute the appropriate items at other spots, because a lot of these are fairly self-sufficient. Is a nice thing. I was using comparator as a... Yeah, I've been using that as a threshold switch for a long time here. Okay. Let's see here. How do I want to do the mineral sapling is fairly easily done this way because of how it has to be done. We've got a bit of a backlog of mineral ones there, so that's good. I could easily automate the production of mineral chunks, which I'm going to want to set up a way for it to automatically dispose of it. What was it? Block of crystallized mineral, which we can break down and sort to get the crystallized mineral chunks, which easy enough. Underwater mine? Wow, that's a lot that it gives here. Because I'm just wondering if I can use minecart contraptions. Might be stupid, but it could be lead to something interesting. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Cancel. I wanted to do this because I want to check, look something up. Oh, okay. Tech rail. That is useful. Cancel. Okay. So, I could use minecarts to transport items between, but I'm not going to bother. So the base is... options. Hmm. Yeah. Bunch of stuff that could work. I might just want to go into a Cove testing world to test some stuff out, see what I can build up. Because just about anything I could get my hands on, I could. Just hold on to this for now. So, I might have to redesign that, but this should work out. So, creative world. We've done a little bit of design work trying to figure stuff out. Which, the only thing I've really done over here is, design-wise, build-wise, is the train yard. I know the latest versions of Create, latest version will be really helpful in this regard, with all trains and frog deliveries and everything, but this version of Minecraft or Create isn't that great for that. Okay, stop that for now. Yeah, do all that. I was just testing things out here. Okay. Let's see here. So, how big do I want to go here? Because if we just stick to our oak is a very usual one, but we've got a lot of logs I could work with. Magic logs, nah. A lot of these I'd have to go out looking specifically for them. But chips could help out somewhat with all these here. So, another thing I've also been tempted the idea with, I've like for a little bit of depth, has been using walls in between solid blocks. That gives you a nice bit of depth here. And then this sort of thing was my design for like a farm. But then I'd have to figure out how to get everything out. So that's another thing altogether. But honestly, I kind of like it. Especially if these are just sticking off of the edges of some spots. That way I don't have farms just everywhere. And then I was having something like this for the mineral trees. I'm harvesting mineral chunks for them. So I have this like that, and we'd have the harvesters around them to get some mineral from it. And then we can just have the pipes coming out, probably showing them underneath, going off to where they would go. isn't too bad depending on how many I want. So yeah, the thing is I'd want them to be, I have no idea how big I'd want these buildings to be. And depending, because we've got a fair bunch of casings I can actually use for decorations here as well. I want that. Some of these get a bit more expensive than others, but yeah. It's cool though. So what if we have... I keep coming back to just oak. Because I do like the look of oak and stone. If I even just go, not infested stone brick, stone bricks. Or even andesite casing with it as well does look pretty nice. Maybe because I've also got a lot of oak. So what if we were to use dark oak? I'm not sure if I actually have access to that yet. Because I could do that, and then what I'm looking for is more wall usage instead of other stuff. If we could kind of make like a style guide sort of thing here. Very usual, but then we grab, say, stone brick walls. Could do something like this, because that gets you a nice looking wall here. What if I was to use andesite casing up along here? Then we just have the logs coming across there. Probably should just actually just put down normal ones. Oh well. No, that doesn't look that great. If we have a sloped roof going down, we could go get away with spruce slabs. I think kind of match, because they could have spruce slabs going along here. Let's do something like that. see how this looks. Can I go up to there, up to here? What am I after? A wand. Don't really like that. But if I was to plonk it has to be a full block from using walls up there. What if instead of full blocks, I'm using at the top here stairs? What if it's spruce stairs on top? That could work. Oh, because it's not a full block here. Nah. Mind you, I could just use the walls on the ones that go all the way up here on the full block areas. No, I'd still run into the same problems. See, where's the closest full block? You're a full block there. You're not here, so you'd have to go... slabs on these are annoying. Because I can do... this sort of thing. Which kind of do work a bit. It's very factory-esque. Okay. Let's try something here. So if we do this. Because I'd want full blocks in certain spots to make it look at least a little bit better. Okay. Oh, that's the thing. We only need a full block on those specific points. Wait, something's not right here. So say we had this going like so. Do that. In fact, it's have to be a full block there. Oh, wait. I removed the wrong one. Now it's meant to be removed from there. That gets removed there. That gets removed there. What if I was to... just remove it like so? Not really noticeable. Then if we'll just throw the slabs on top like that. Thing is, I can't stack slabs is the annoying part. Because I'd like to, I'd be able to one place that on top there. Ah, we've got framed walls. I forgot about that. Frame divided slab. Frame slope slab. How does that look? Okay, before we do anything else, let's just do what would look somewhat normal here at least. Slab. Framed slab. Can we stack two frame slabs on top of each other, but also give them different textures? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. I could do it that way, but it's also another way I was thinking about this. Because if we double it up, we can then just have the walls in the appropriate spots here. Then you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. So from the outside, that looks very smooth apart from a couple spots, but overall that's not too bad. And because of the way this one would work, I could possibly work. Because the outside we just double up on the bottom. Yeah, that's right. Might as well do that on the front here so it doesn't look overly weird there. Then you would do it on the back as well. Oh. I can't do it on the front. Actually, no, I don't need them on the front. Or on the back. That's right. And all these ones get yet another one in them like so. Let's see, what doors do we have access to? Go for If I was to do this, I'd want to probably have just normal stone in there. That's not too bad. Do we have any glass walls? We got glass panes. Will the glass panes... Oh, that does go nicely there. Will the chipped ones do the same? Ooh. Yeah, the chipped ones are a bit weird at times. Yep. I think I'm going to stick clear of the chipped glass panes. Framed glass pane? Will that still do the same thing, or is that... Actually, the framed glass pane is probably what I'm going to want to go for. Okay. Makes it look a bit airy, brighter, which isn't bad. I think I do like this kind of design from it. Little bits of things that make it look a bit weird. How would it look if we had a shaft going along the back wall here? Throw a casing there. And the shaft came in over there. I don't think I'd want it coming in that way. What I'd prefer, because that does look interesting to say the least. What I could do instead is I could have the shaft coming in through here. So I would get. Metal bracket's fairly easy. Could have it there. Goes there. We could then have a shaft here. Put an andesite casing that seals it up. And we have an input spot for all it to come through. And then we would just figure out how to make it look nice by connecting it up there. I kind of like that design. Simple, but I can also swap it out for other stuff as well. Other blocks. Say I want a bit more of an accent around this here. Could do that. I think that's not too bad of an idea for it here. Shame there aren't any doors that are right in the middle of the block. They're all on the edge. Oh. Thing is, I probably wouldn't be able to place torches on the walls, would I? No. What about lanterns? Placeable on walls. Ooh, oh, ooh. Yes. Because then I could have something like this. Yeah, the placeable on walls. Yes, that will be great. Perfect. I do like the idea of that. Because that also does make lighting things up a bit easier as well, because I can just place things on the walls. Or on the ceiling, yeah. I like that. I think that might be a good way to go about this here. What do I want for the floor, though? So what can I do with stone? Chipped, we get nice stuff. Smooth cobblestone column. I don't want bricks. Tiny brick bordered cobblestone. Oh, this is cobblestone. I want smooth stone. Lodestone, yeah, nah. Mossy cobblestone, lodestone. What's the lodestone look like? I say, oh, chipped is a bit on the weird side though with the textures. Yeah. I don't think any of the chipped ones are going to look good enough for me for what I want. Can we place one down? Everything looks... Okay, let's want to look something up here. So... Weird. Oh. It is what it is. Well, it'll look fine once it's done. But if I place any of them, or at least anything that would affect the textures. Weird. I don't entirely hate that. Question is, how would I get the lodestone? Oh no, because that is literally this. No, I am not going to use a lodestone floor. Maybe because each block requires a netherite ingot, which, nah, that is not going to happen. Okay. It's going to be hard to look up just plain stone under chipped. So we've got mossy stone bricks, cobbled stone, smooth stone. Here we go. Polished stone, tiny brick border stone. Would that look over that. Was that the same on top? Oh, because of the way, yeah, it wouldn't really look any different if I was to use tiny bricks. Stone. Scented stone. How's that one? Is that a connected texture sort of one? No, that... Weird. Don't really like the look of that one. We could go... Rough stone? Nah, it's a bit too rough. Brick bordered stone. Items down, it would look fine, but nah. What if we were to go for a concrete? Could go deep slate. That might look interesting. We go deep slate. Terracotta could be an interesting one. How does deep slate look if let's go bordered deep slate? I don't like that one. Brick bordered deep slate. Yeah, the darkness of it does give a nice contrast. Let's go outside. Ooh. Because of the way it is, you can actually see the exterior there. No, what about a pillar? Well, first use the framed wall. It's a pillar. Because at the corner, it also have a slightly larger border there. Let's use oak wood for these walls here. But because of the way it is... Nah. Actually, no, it could possibly work. It's just, I'm not exactly sure why that is showing the way it is. it's not showing on these sides over here. It's only doing it for this one here. What if I was to replace that with a spruce plank? Oh, I know why it's doing that. It's because of the full block there. What if I was to use stairs there? Yes, because I've got the shaft and the... Yeah. But what if I was to just do... shaft continuously going through... Yeah, because that looks fine because it looks like it's supported on both sides via the casing. So that's okay. I like the look of it better with the full oak logs here instead of just other ones. Instead of the walls. Yeah, it works. Having these really tall windows there, stripes every couple, works a bit better than... Which ones do I have over here? They are framed glass panes. Yeah. Kind of happy with that. That could be one variety of a building. And if I wanted to, I could... Nah. I'd probably want to keep the... Maybe... Huh. Definitely want to try something here. So if we grab framed glass. How does this look? I think I prefer it with just plain slabs. With the windows on like other ones here. Otherwise, this looks pretty nice. Okay. As a design for one of the buildings, you can always lengthen it, stretch it, push back a bit more. Because if I do that, if I just lengthen a bit more, I could easily just put another repeating so it looks like it just drops back down again. It's not too bad, because then all I need is just a bunch of walls, depending on which walls I want. I could even go for framed walls if I want walls that are not available, well, blocks that aren't available in a wall. But I'm probably just going to go mainly stone walls here. How would it look like if I was to do another one, but I was to go deep state walls? So deep state brick walls. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Then instead of going for a darker color, we go for, say, a birch here. Stripped birch. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we just go 3 more up from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. At most we've got to go 1, 2, 3 more up at first. It's actually not too bad of a contrast. What other logs do we have that's a bit more solid but also lighter in color? Interesting. Dead logs could work. Mahogany logs. Some of these would be a bit more annoying to find, but yeah. That's fine. It's 3 in, we go up 1. 1, 2, 3. Here. And then it's 4 in from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then that would probably be it, except for at the very back. Well, let's just see how this looks. So, birch slab. Because at least the spruce slab kind of looks like the unstripped one there. So if we go bang. Yep. Single level here. We need to go out there. 1, da, 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 da. Is that right? Goes up, two up, two, 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 two. Bring that all the way across. I think I missed something here. Oh no. I don't think so. Yeah, both of those. Yeah, there we go. That's how I did it. Looks like this. And then on the inside we went down like so. One further out. Bang, 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 bang. Did the same for all these here to at least make them look solid. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. Kinda like it. And what I used here for it, it was brick bordered deep slate. So we could just go brick bordered stone. Brick bordered. Cool. Oh, and we're also going to need a deep slate brick. So brick bordered stone. Deep slate brick. There we go. Actually, I don't, because I'm using a contrasting one that's kinda similar in cut. Okay, I can't use radiant casing because that's going to be expensive. So what else could I use? Well, let's just use stripped birch wood. Wait, train casing might actually look pretty decent here. And we can get a train door. Kind of does look good, but I'd much rather a birch door. I think for a starting one, this is pretty decent. Yep, everything's broken properly. Cool. It's fine. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have that all the way along there. Perfect. Oh. Got one section right there. So framed glass. Pane is what I should actually be grabbing. Cool. That's fine. Kind of the antithesis, but it looks good as well. I could work with that, especially if I have the shaft coming through there. We can have the railway encased shaft. Which that's good. So we have the shafts coming in. Thing is, the other thing is I could just have no, we've got to have the encased shaft because otherwise it looks pretty bad. Yeah. I think that can work out for base designs, and we can expand it or shrink it as needed. Got some subtle depth there, and if I was to use, I don't know, some concrete powder, or even just, if we go grey concrete powder, we could use that as a road surface. Because we're going for kind of like a industrialish looking one, we could then have gravel replacing ever in between. Or in between the other ones, we could have coarse dirt as well, going in between buildings, like this sort of thing here. If I was to do this, we could just have it like, so if it's going to be a 3 by a gap of 3 here. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Okay, good, that didn't change anything up there, so that's great. So that gives like a good 5 gap in between for everything there. And then we could probably also get, oh, what is it called? A dead bush. Place some along there, and it looks like, yeah, it could work out. Can I make these? Yeah, that's a possibility just by that. We can just dry a sapling to get dead bushes, so that's pretty... I do like that. And especially considering that if I'm going to have the shafts coming out here, I'm probably going to have something like a... dedicated way for the shafts to be power to be transmitted, so that would be a it's a bit wider, but we could always just get like let's just go fencing. What do we have here in the fencing that'll look good? Ooh, these mesh fences. I really don't want to go to fences, because if I... Yeah, it's high up though. But it would look good. How the chain link fence look? No, that looks pretty bad. Hellbark. Probably comes from Hellbark. Saplings. I could just go for the nether brick fence. So you'd have something like the nether brick fence going up here. Like that. Have a shaft going on here. What is it called? The bracket. Then gearbox. Because then we could then have the shaft coming up here. I think that every time this would go through, it would reverse the direction it's rotating. Which I'm not that big fan of it reversing the direction it's rotating. And even doing that, it still reverses the direction. Oh. Because I do want to turn the direction, but I have no idea how to actually go about that while still having it go in the same direction. Oh well. Suppose that's fine. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. These are just more gearboxes. Yeah. Oh. At least the idea behind it is pretty decent in my opinion. At least it will work out quite nicely here. Yep, just before it gets there, we go up one, da, 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 da. Then we get another metal bracket would go here. Oh, first if we want the shaft. And we'd have the metal bracket come up there. And the gearbox coming off here. I like that. Don't really have the time to actually make one of these at the moment, but it is designed for what I'm going to want to go for here. No, I do need that there, then we have the metal bracket underneath connected up like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I can would be able to add these in. They look more like houses, but if they're bigger, that'd be fine. But yeah, I'm probably just going to call it the end of the stream here. Probably next time I stream Minecraft, I'll start working on actually getting that being made up. Probably also design up a couple more other nice looking factory-esque buildings, but for now, I'm just gonna say thank you all for watching. If you like what I see, then you can comment, like, subscribe, follow, whatever down below, or for the appropriate platforms. You can also come join me on Discord, check out my YouTube channel, or come join me on Twitch. Links will be in the appropriate spots. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and Stacks 12 signing off.